ready, you can prepare your car, make your way towards the exit, and then at the end of the road you will turn left. Oh shit. So that was the start of the driving test, and I have told my learner to drive on as soon as he is ready. At the beginning of the test, it is very common that you will be feeling nervous, you will be feeling anxious, an adrenaline rush in your blood. As a result of all this, sometimes your actions will become quicker than your thoughts. So as soon as I told him to move off, he did not realize that he was supposed to do his all-around observation. And as soon as he started to roll the car forward, straight away it came to his mind and he was laughing, he stopped, and then he decided to start again from beginning with the help of all-around observation. Moral of the story, when you are in your test, even when you are in your mock test, do not rush. Let the examiner speak. Give yourself 2-3 seconds to understand the statement of the examiner. You can repeat in your mind, or you can repeat even a bit louder so you can listen to it as well. And make sure you give yourself few seconds. It will take roughly 3-4 seconds to visualize what you have been asked to do and what you are supposed to do. So do not rush. Take a moment, think about it, visualize, and then implement what you are supposed to do or what you have learned during your lessons. So during this move off, there were few other road users. So at the end of this road, turn left. Cyclist, and there was someone next to their car, so he should have used his signal. End of road, turning left, closed junction, restricted view, and unfortunately he went too far to the right. It was hard to see, so it's better to focus on position and stopping. Closed junction, treat it as a roundabout, stop junction. Right turn, second exit. So you'll have more time to control everything. Good timing for signal, and nicely looking towards the right. Good decision to stop. Good use of speed, nicely increasing his speed. Next roundabout, turn left, second exit. Just for planning, it is the first lane first, but you're turning left, second exit. So left turn, second exit. And as I said, he has to be in the first lane. So he should have checked his mirrors and signal. Oakley is the first lane out of 3. He started to signal. Very good. Move to the left. It is your second exit on the left. And now, because he was not cancelling his signal, I had to remind him again. It is second exit on the left. But he is still doing his left signal. And this was a serious driving fault for correct signaling. His signal was actually misleading. Luckily, this was managed by the traffic lights, but if there was a pedestrian or somebody there, they would have understood that he wants to turn left and first exit. So if you're turning left, taking second exit, make sure you cancel your signal and just turn it on before the exit if you have to change lane before the roundabout. So you will take the next turning on the right. It is after this bend where that white car is. So as examiner, I was trying to make it very clear to him where exactly he is driving to. Well done for slowing down. Nice for the signal. And right good confidence. That's very good turn.
will we fit, you know?
This is where he was trying to ask me, will he fit along with the other car or not? And I had to remind him, I'm not your instructor for these 2 hours, I'm your examiner. But yes, it was a good decision to stop. If you're not sure, simply stop. And then you will pull up and park on the left at a safe place. Good use of mirrors, good use of signal. However, he has done a dangerous driving fault. It is a dangerous fault because he knows he is stopping and he has checked his mirrors, he has done his signal. And of course, if you want to stop the car, you cannot stop from a high speed to 0 straight away. You should start to slow down. And that will give you more time to think about your position, to think about the curb, or any potential hazard around you. He was driving at such a high speed, and then I felt he's getting too close to the curb at such a high speed. So in case if he has hit the curb at that point, the impact will be massive. It can damage the tire, it can damage the wheel. And to avoid that, I had to intervene as examiner and I to keep him away from the curb. And because of that, because of my intervention into his driving, it will be classified, it should be classified as a dangerous driving fault, at least in my opinion. So now you will be driving independently for some distance with the help of sat-nav. At any stage, if you're not sure, please ask. Happy with that?
Yes.
Good. Drive on whenever you are ready.
You will arrive at your destination at 11:35 a.m.
That was a very good move off.
After 100
Wonderful.
yards, go left
When I
on
was
the
like moving,
roundabout
I should
and
have
take the
signal.
first exit
Yes,
western
sure.
way.
Wonderful observation.
Go
And
left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
when there was somebody behind him who did not signal. So it's a mini roundabout. He's turning left, looking on his right. And once again, a very good decision to stop the car. A good observation. And also he's looking very nicely where he wants to go. Good use of mirrors. Mirror.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, St. Patrick's Road.
Since the
Go right on the
instruction up
roundabout
till now,
and take the
he
second
should have checked his
exit.
mirror a little bit more. And this is where he will do another dangerous driving fault. He's turning right on the roundabout. He has checked on his right. There is nobody coming. And then when he was turning, somebody turned up. And he was not aware of it. I had to use my brake, my dual control. So the main reason for making this fault is because he was not looking where he wants to go. When he entered the roundabout, there was nobody there, but during the turn, somebody has come. But the driver himself, he is not looking where he wants to go. He was looking on the floor to make sure that he can go around the circle. And also he was looking ahead and not fully where he wants to go. As a result, the oncoming car was a surprise for him and he was not prepared to deal with that car.
But could I have like just stopped in the middle of the roundabout? No.
You should not, but in case if she kept coming,
Yeah.
and instead of her, if there was a van and you have nowhere else to go, what you would have done?
Stop.
Stop. But over there, we could have gone even more slower.
After 90 yards, turn right, Kelvin Hill.
But to understand all this, mainly you need to look where you want to go. You don't want to put your car somewhere where your eyes have not
Turn
been.
right.
If he would have seen that car, maybe he would be more slower. He will have more time to deal with everything. That sound was because he did not push his gear into first properly. And I'm trying to be a good examiner here. Just forgive him for that. After such a mistake, if you have been asked to stop somewhere,
after this car,
make sure
enough room
you just
to move.
relax.
Don't worry about the driveway. Just get a little bit further. Leave one car distance between you and the red car.
This time,
Stop at a
it's
distance.
much
Go
better
further.
because he has slowed down
Stop at a
in good
car's
time.
distance. Thank you.
If I was him and after all this, I would take a nice 5-10 seconds break even when I have been asked to move off. Another excellent move off after all around observation. And a good use of signal as well.
At the end of the road, turn left, A30, Winchester Road, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. Turn left, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Though it's a one-way and he can only go towards the left, but he's using his signal. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. In case if there is any pedestrian anywhere, they can clearly understand his intent. So the next road is actually a dual carriageway with 40 miles per hour speed limit. People from the right will be coming at a decent speed, so always be careful.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A340, Ringway West, then turn left. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then turn left.
There was a space for one more car after the keep
I'm your
cleared.
examiner, not instructor. Sorry about that. I can't answer that.
And once again, he's asking me a question related to driving, and I have to remind
My
him.
name is Richard, not Wasim today.
I like the name Richard.
Thank you.
That's why I call
Thank
myself
you.
Richard sometimes during the exam, during the mock
After
exam.
600 yards, turn left, Worthing Road.
A dual carriageway with the national speed limit, 70 miles per hour, good use of speed.
After 300 yards, bear left, then at the end of the road, turn left.
Because I did not feel he's aware of
Bear left,
the
then
instruction,
at the end
he's
of the road,
understanding what
turn
exactly
left.
he's supposed to do. So that's why I had to remind him that we are taking the exit on the left.
Working Road. Turn left, then
He left the
cross
dual
roundabout
carriageway and
take the
he
second
left his
exit.
signal on. Once you have left the dual carriageway, cancel your signal and then you reach near the end of the road. Then you can check your mirrors and signal again. Just hypothetically, somebody may think you want to stop somewhere. Should have given himself a little bit more time for the observation.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Especially when he was near the junction.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Worthing Road.
Good use of Mirrors, and he's not signaling, but he was looking on his right. Could have signaled left when he was taking the exit. But in case if you think you may lose control on the steering, please don't do that. And if you want to avoid all this, just drive slowly when you're reaching the roundabout. Once again, I had to intervene because he's again stopping at a reasonably high speed and getting too close to the curb. He can say he will not hit the curb or something, but over there, what I thought, according to that, I just intervened.
You are ready.
Initially, he was waiting for few cars. And then there was a car behind us and a couple of cars coming from the other side. He did not signal and he moved off. Signal over here was very, very important. If I was him, maybe I will wait for the car behind, because there were not many cars coming from the other side, and the black car behind us was almost ready to
yards, go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, B3400, Churchill Way West.
So signal necessary? Serious driving fault here. So he's turning right on this roundabout towards town centre. Good timing for the mirrors and signal.
And take the 4th exit.
Roundabout with a very good view, so wonderful decision. His signal is on. He's in the right lane, in the second lane, inside. Keeping his signal on. And now when he is about to take the exit, he has done the left signal, but no use of mirrors before changing direction or position. Definitely a serious driving fault. He should have checked his mirrors effectively before moving to the left lane. A slip road on the left. One car was joining ahead of us. He should have checked his center and right mirror.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the 2nd exit.
Town centre, ahead, 2nd exit.
A3010. Cross the roundabout and take the 2nd exit, Churchill Way West.
Good lane selection. He is in the 2nd lane, but after the first set of traffic lights, he should be in the 1st lane. A very quick glance to the right. Good use of mirrors, especially the side mirror, the right one. That was very important. Still, we are going towards town centre, which is ahead, 2nd exit.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the 2nd exit, A3010, Churchill Way.
from the previous roundabout up till here, there was a traffic light, now instruction, a little bit more use of mirrors, especially the center one. He was very good at the beginning when he left the previous roundabout, when he exited the previous roundabout. A little bit more mirror check will make it even better. Fully aware of what is behind, especially when the traffic light. Paying good attention to the right. Make sure you don't just focus on the cars, focus on the opportunities. Wrong signal. He's not going right. He was going ahead, taking second exit. And to my memory, I think there was a car on our right. When he started to signal right, the car next to us slightly pulled back